All right, I'm Adam Steinfurth with SheetsHelp.com, and this video is about how to use the paid add-on called StaySorted. If you don't have it installed yet, I have a link to a video about how to install it, but we're going to start from this point here with up and running in our sidebar because we've clicked on the StaySorted icon. The first thing that this add-on wants is for you to tell it where the data is. So in this case, our data starts in A1 and it goes down to C10. So we'll select that with our mouse. And if you take a look at it, you'll notice that it does have a header row. So we will leave this checked, the has header, and we will click on the range selector. And then that populates with the right range, right? So we want A1 to C, and then you'll notice a number dropped off of the range. That's because StaySorted needs to be flexible to catch all the new rows. So this range really goes all the way down to the bottom is where it's looking. Next, you need to tell it how to sort. So let's say that we want this to sort by column A, which is the items in this case, and we'll say ascending order. And this choice is important, so you can tell the add-on, hey, go ahead and do this sort as soon as I update the sort column. So that would be, in this case, as soon as I type in an item, or wait until I get all the way to the rightmost column and have that updated. So that choice is what we will use here. I'll show you how that works in a second. You can specify a multi-layered sort. So you could say sort by column A first, then the values in B or C. We won't complicate this demo. We'll leave that off, but we will save and sort this. So you need to click that button to let it know that you're done. And if you watch this, it will sort by column A. All right, so the D's at the top, this is in alphabetical order. So to check, to make sure this is working and show you how it does work, we will add marigolds. So those are out of order right now, right? We'll say they're yellow, and we get 24 of them. As soon as I update that rightmost column, it will start thinking about it. The sort executes, and that row went from 11 up to 5 or 6. These two rows are the same, but now they're in order. All right, so next thing that you can do, we added this because of user feedback. So we always appreciate your questions. This came out of that. What you can do is you can sort more than one worksheet at once. So let's say we have something here on sheet 2, right? Look familiar? We will make that our second sort. So you can go up to 5. The interface refreshes. We're going to do the same thing and tell it where our range is. Then all of these options are the same. So it's just a second sort going on. We'll go back to primary sort. And the other way to trigger a sort is to give you a little bit of background. The sorts that you've seen so far are triggered by either clicking save and sort, or the user that's running the add-on adds a row, right? So there are use cases when Google Sheets is getting data added from an outside source, so not a user. So in this case, think about Google Forms. Entry in Google Forms can flow into a sheet. You can connect other sources with Zapier. Whatever it is, if you have entries coming in when you're not using the spreadsheet, what you can do now is you can go to these 3 dots and you can just add an hourly sorter. So what that does is take all the sorts that you have input and it sets them up to be run once an hour, whether or not you're in the spreadsheet. So we'll go back. If you were to have entries come into here overnight from somewhere else, they'd be in the right place. All right, there's a 7-day free trial for StaySorted, and pricing information can sometimes change, so it's in the link in the description of the video. Thanks for watching.